guess who Bizak? Back on the block with them O's. His face, my magnets and oh. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, people?
And that's what Kanye did. Kanye put that shit out there so you could just have him in your mouth today. Pause.
Pause. Big pause. Big pause, big fella. What's going on?
Whoa.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to BlvdAve Radio. I am your boy, Old Man Logan. We're going to get everything going. I'm going to go to the right of me.
What's poppin', people? It's the kid, Gas Station Pete.
All right.
What's happening?
Who is
I'm
it?
going to just jump in there. It's the BlvdAve. Your boy King B. What's cracking?
And it's Sarah Marie, also known as Osa Marie. Hey.
AKA Exotica Marie. Hey.
Of course. You know I had to be in there like booty hair. I had to.
Yes, ma'am. All right, peeps, what is going on? It's been a minute. How's everybody doing?
You went to Exotica too?
It's a funny story. I tell you about it offline.
Let's go. Did you go or no?
I end up not going.
Okay.
I end up not going. I was gonna go. I bought a ticket. I spent my $50. And
first of all, how do you buy tickets to shit and you don't go? You do that a lot, Joe.
I've done that.
I do. But the thing was it was a scheduling conflict because I had to go and I forgot I was supposed to be going. See, my life just been in shambles.
Life been lifing. You've been lifing.
But long story that's long, I forgot I was supposed to be reglossing the tub in my first floor unit at my building because I got a tenant coming. So I had to do the inspection, all that good stuff. And of course, inspection was that week. That was, it was coming up. And like Sunday was the day I had to do it. So
some inspectors do not be playing.
At all. I done had them fail me before. So it was just kind of like, all right, let me go ahead, go get this right. Get this tight, you know what I'm saying? And, that was life. But I made sure.
Care of business.
I made sure to go see Sinners.
Oh, yeah. You're like that? I didn't miss.
Yeah, I didn't miss Sinners. I was like, you know what? I am not. As much crap as I talk about Michael B being the one, I was like, how could I be the person that don't go see it out of the crew? So, yeah. But summer's rapidly approaching. Now that business has been taken care of, tenant is in there. She moving in there in a couple of weeks. So that part of got a property manager now. Things is going good. It's on the incline for the kid. Yeah, God is good. So I'm starting with that. Yes, sir. Sure. But PB, Sarah, what's going on with y'all since we've been on hiatus? Like, what has been going on?
Nothing much, man. Chilling, Dylan. Same old. Just got off a cold over this weekend, man. Still got it a little bit, but been cool, man. Been looking for a crib. I better hit you up, Tim.
See, man.
No, I went the crib route. That's why I went the crib route.
Are you want to find a house?
Yeah. I went the crib route.
Okay. You ready to go?
I'm not gonna tell y'all. This nigga P is 180 across the board.
I ain't 180.
This nigga doing all type of new shit, boy.
I just went to church, man. I've been, getting my shit together, man.
Yeah, not a nigga he trying to...
went to church?
I've been going to church. I ain't going to church this Sunday. I was sick, but I've been going to church, man.
Oh, my way to church, P?
No, not church, P.
Hey, the nigga, the church of 2K, that nigga been going to, but that nigga ain't been on. I ain't seen nigga on 2K in weeks.
Nah, I ain't been on there. Been getting in order, man. Been making plays, man. That's it.
Okay, all right now.
Making plays.
Hey, but I ain't mad at it when a nigga doing good shit. Do your thing,
my brother.
Yes, sir. What Pac say? Go ahead, because I ain't bad. Miss Marie, what's been going on with you?
Oh, I just been a road runner out here. Busy. Just so busy. Just work, clients. I just secured a major contract for my cleaning company. So, just getting to it. We have to be in the second quarter. So, it's a time crunch over here. So just that, and I know last time we all met, we were supposed to talk about things, projects coming up. So I have a book that I'm almost done with. So I'm finishing touches with that. So
relationship book?
No.
What kind of book is it?
Well, I'm not done. You know, I'm wait. Y'all hear it when it's kind of finalized and everything. So it'll be done probably at least by maybe July.
Okay.
I'll fill y'all in.
You can't tell us what kind of book like this.
It has to do with culture.
I was gonna say the title.
No. Y'all will see it. Y'all will hear about it. I mean, I will definitely let you guys know, but we'll see it in July.
Okay.
All right. Book releases. All right. B, you got another mixtape coming? P, what's going on?
Mixtape.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Pete bringing back Freaks Over.
I bring back who? What did he say?
I said you bring back Freaks Over the Flow.
No, nigga. That's stupid.
Hey man, hey, that boy, that's a wild boy right there.
That's DJ Yellow. What's DJ? Still DJ Yellow.
Hey man, it's too natural of a transition to that too, man. I'm scared. When I do stuff like that, it'd be scary to me. It'd be scary, but yeah, man. Yeah, feeling good. Feeling glad we back to doing this, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it right. We had to do it the right way. So we back. We back. All right. So let me see. Without further ado, did I get us off the cuff? So off the cuff. How familiar are y'all with the Last of Us video game series?
Man, I can't do this one unless it's something quick, because I didn't start this season at all, dude.
Okay, so I don't want to kill it for you, because it's what I was gonna ask was like how is it living up to the hype, basically? Did you finish the first season?
I finished the first. I never played the game, but just from looking at the series when I first watched the first season, I like that series. I like that series a lot.
Yeah.
So I was definitely ready for this, and I didn't, like I said, I didn't catch up with it at all. I need to get on it and watch it. Is it living up to the game?
For me, yeah. Now I only played Last of Us 2 once, so I'm going off memory as I'm watching this second season. Season started 2 weeks ago. I want to say that was April 13th. The new episode came out on Sunday, and then they getting right to it from what happened in the second game.
Okay.
But I just wanted to see how familiar y'all was with the game and with the show, because for me, it's been very accurate, at least 85 to 95% of
really
the series. Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's like, this is how video game adaptations into film or television should be, because the game creators, the game writers, and executive producers are all a part of the development of the show. So, I think with any of these, franchises, the Resident Evils, the Mario, the Sonics, etc. I don't know how much involved the Nintendo creators are with Super Mario Brothers, but I know when that movie came out, a lot of people were satisfied with that.
Yeah, that shit made me smile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Sonic franchise, we into what, Sonic 3 now? What I mean? A lot of people, no complaints thus far, really, for the Sonic franchise. So, just seeing these type of films, these type of shows being given, the proper production and writing for them, just was it's been very good, just as being a fan of these type of things, because there's a lot of times you get trash. Like Assassin's Creed was one of those that should have just been an amazing movie. They had Michael Fassbender attached to it, so you got a great actor attached to it, but the movie ended up being trash. You know what I'm saying? Same with the Uncharted movie. You got Tom Holland, you got Mark Wahlberg, the veteran, but you got Tom Holland, who's a rising star right now. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. So you got a lot of people that's just gonna go check it out just because of that. And then the movie's lackluster. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to
Right.
give Last of Us his props, you know, and see if y'all were familiar with it and what you thought about it so far. Because
Yeah,
that's one of them.
I'm gonna cut it on, man.
Yeah, that's one of them for me. Because like I started seeing some stuff with Raising Kanan, and I was just like, damn, I fell back, and I wasn't able to, you know, still got to catch up on Raising Kanan. But a lot of that got, you know what I'm saying?
What? You missing out on
yeah.
that?
Mm-hmm. Because and that's why I try to stay
You
on.
liking it, Sarah?
Yeah. I don't miss a beat. I mean, I got a whole power you that we all on FaceTime. We watch it 11 o'clock
Oh,
Thursday. Oh, we do.
Okay.
Don't miss a beat. Never do.
How many episodes of Kanan is it now? Because I know Daredevil just finished off.
I gotta watch that.
10.
Yep.
He always does 10. So it's
Okay.
No, it's like 3 episodes up now, though, right?
Weak as hell finale.
Of
It
Daredevil? We're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
to it.
watch
We're gonna get to
Daredevil.
it.
But it's like I think it's like 3 or 4 episodes of Kanan, or 5.
Okay, because I caught the first 2. I'm missing maybe 3 of them.
Episodes that are out, or you're talking about?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's like 5 of them that's out.
No, it's 6.
It's 6 of them out.
6.
Okay, so
Because
I'm
it's
behind
10, so he only has because I remember saying, that was on Thursday. I was like, dang, it's only like 3 left. I'm like, and then he gonna do that pause because he always do that 2-week pause. So
that,
I'm like,
that
okay,
mid-season
so we got
pause.
we got that 1 episode left, and then it's gonna be that mid-season. So, but it's been good. It's definitely been good. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that last episode was real nice. Rock,
from Raising Kanan,
the lady who plays Rock, phenomenal job. She did her thing, man.
Yeah, she does her thing all the time.
So from Raising Kanan, it's going into BMF
4.
season 4.
So we in episode 7.
Oh, BMF. Oh, yeah. But you what you saying, like, with as far as like the power, or are you saying like his next? You
Like
saying
the next
BMF
thing that's
is
coming,
next?
Yeah, BMF is coming next.
Okay.
Yeah.
BMF coming, and I don't know what he got. I know he got he had some shit I heard he was making.
Force is coming out.
Yeah, Force.
He has Force.
I forgot all about Force.
So BMF then Force? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we in episode 7 of Raising Kanan. So
okay.
3 left.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got to catch up this week then. All right.
But back to your Last of Us, season 1 was phenomenal. But
yeah,
anything that Pedro Pascal was a part of is pretty good. So
yeah. He normally don't pick no BS. Like
I kind of think this Freaky Tales might be some BS with him in it though. I can see. You ain't see that? It's like a parody off of Too Short song Freaky Tales, and he's like he's the star in it. But then you got our boy Simba who's playing Too Short, and then you got other people in it and stuff. And I guess it's kind of based off the rap. I'm not quite sure, but it's kind of, I guess they got something with Too Short in it, and he's playing like the main character. And I'm like, I can see that movie, but I don't see him as this main character. So it's like, I don't know. And then this Fantastic Four, I'm still like iffy on him as Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, everything else he does, he is raw.
I need a new season of Mandalorian. Let's go.
He was raw in that too. Yeah, B did shout that out a lot.
Did you watch the Andor? I think that's how you say it, Andor show. Because I saw that new season for that just released.
Nah,
I never got into like the Star Wars lore for real. Like I know B told us before that Mandalorian you didn't really need to. You could kind of just enjoy it as is. But I wanted to get to it and just watch all of it. That way I can enjoy those, knowing all of the backstory too.
right.
All right, what'd it say? This say Freaky Tales came out already.
No, it ain't come out already.
Said premiered at Sundance Film Festival January 8th.
Yeah, it came out at Sundance. It ain't come out in theaters. It's got to come out in theaters.
Right.
He said it was released in theaters April 4th, 2025.
Get the fuck out of here. I ain't heard nothing about that movie ever since we seen the preview.
Yeah, I just looked on Google right now.
But I need to look that up. So I need to check that out there.
Yeah, I just went on Google to check real quick.
Because I do want to watch it. It's one of the type of
My
movies I like.
Amazon jail. I'm gonna get on my little movie app on my Fire Stick. I promise you, I am now.
It say in 1987, Oakland was hella freaky. Oh wow, okay,
Ooh, my type of party.
all right, okay. So moving on, we're gonna move on to the Dakota Decipher. So, got a question for y'all. How familiar are y'all with Leon Thomas music?
Not super familiar.
I just know the Mutt song.
I know this album and a couple songs he did with Ty Dolla $ign or produced by Ty Dolla $ign before this, but I don't know everything. I knew the boy was cold. That's about it. Other than that, I really didn't know much about him.
And I think I heard he from Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He the backyard
He's Tyrone. I mean, my son watched it, so that's how I know who it is.
He's Tyrone.
But he also did Disney. But besides that, he was in plays. So he's been in plays. He wrote songs for other people. So I mean, I know enough of him, should I say, but I don't know everything.
Okay, because I asked that because I was on Instagram and I got on there and I kind of got into a debate with somebody on this post, and they said, who would have thought that the brother to save R&B was the brother I watched on Nickelodeon damn near every day after school, and he was referencing Leon Thomas.
Right.
So I went on there and I said, and I got 244 likes on the comment. I said, I didn't know R&B needed saving. I said, Lucky they've been killing it, and I said the ladies definitely been holding it down. So I got into just like a back and forth with this person. It wasn't like, crazy, like we was disrespecting each other or anything, but he was just making a case for Leon Thomas. Now, I know the Mutt album came out and a lot of people were like bringing it up when it released and said how great it was. I still ain't got around to listening to it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's real good.
I'm gonna check it out. I gotta check it out after that.
Was he talking about from a male perspective of R&B? Because the ladies have been holding it down, but from the male side, the males really, it's only really been like Lucky Day and like Leon Thomas.
What ladies been holding it down?
You got Ari Lennox, you got SZA, you got what's the other girl name?
What's her name? Coco Jones.
Coco Jones. You got a lot of these females that's been giving us hits. Like these women are doing better than the men. Only real true men are doing it is Leon Thomas and Lucky Day. I don't see any other man like killing R&B right now. Everybody ain't nobody smooth.
The niggas that's killing R&B ain't the ones that's on top. This nigga, what's my nigga? October London. That nigga's cold as fuck.
Friday.
I mean,
nobody mentions him.
I mean, he's a great singer, but is
Friday got some hits. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I heard Friday was pretty decent. I ain't listened to Friday yet, but I heard he was decent. But I mean, if you really listen to it, Friday really don't hit you like that, G. His voice is not really that sexy. October London sounds like fucking Marvin Gaye. We're in a new age. I don't want to listen to a nigga that sound like Marvin Gaye.
Why
you know what I'm saying? Women don't want to hear that shit. Our mama want to hear that. My mama love that nigga. Don't no young motherfucking female really like that nigga like that. Like, I'm not saying he's trash, B. He's cold. I fucks with him. But when we talking about singing as an R&B singer, like a nigga like Phil Perry, bitches wasn't listening to Phil Perry fat ass back then. They wanted a nigga like Teddy Pendergrass sexy ass. Nobody want, it's certain niggas don't nobody care for. And he's one of them niggas, G. Them two niggas is one of them niggas.
Hey, Leon Thomas is one of them niggas for me. I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
I know, but we niggas, we don't care. But when it comes to the women's side, the women are different towards.
Now, Lucky Day, I'm fucking with.
A lot of women are fucking with. A lot of women ain't fucking with.
He was on Kalani's first album, so
yeah, Lucky. That's what I said. You got Lucky Day and them two niggas.
I mean, what's wrong with Friday? Like a lot of people be sleep. Like I agree with what B said.
I mean, his voice is good. I'm not saying
there's a lot of people that are slept on. Like,
I mean, I'm not saying his songs are terrible. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep making it seem like I'm saying the songs are not terrible.
No,
I'm talking about his voice wise. Like, nobody. That's a good voice, but that's not a good voice to be sexy to. Ain't nobody vibing to that sexy. That's not a sexy voice, G. I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Is a sexy sound. That's sexy when you hear that. Friday with his like that's nobody want to hear that opera sound ass voice. That ain't sexy to me.
October, and I saw him. He opened
October. That's what I'm saying. October sounds like a nigga our parents used to listen to. He don't sound sexy now.
That's grown and sexy, P.
I don't know.
Them for 50-year-old niggas. We talking about now. Niggas younger, our age and younger.
We not no YNs, bro. We gotta listen to that nigga.
Nigga, I'm not getting no pussy wet playing October London. I'm sorry. I never put October London. I'm putting Lucky Day on. Who else we just say? Leon Thomas. Anybody else? I never put on October London, G. I put on Coco Jones. It's mostly females, really. I don't put on the niggas, man.
P cutting on Summer Walker.
Gee, I'm not cutting on October London, G.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm not saying his music ain't hot. It's just not for freaky times. That's all I'm saying, G. That's all I'm saying.
Now, if you say October London's like the album that where he intentionally is sounding like Marvin, okay, I might let you get away with that statement. But for me, like B said, October London is cold, dude. Like I heard.
I'm not saying he's not cold.
Mm-hmm. No,
but when you walk into a bar with some nice 30-something, 20-something, Tim, you say you like them young. Ain't them young bitches do not want to hear no October London.
Wait, whoa.
Nigga, you be talking, don't know whoa. I ain't talking about young. We talking about like 25, 27, 28.
Look, just because I say I like Glorilla don't mean
Don't nobody want to hear no October London, G. Them girls don't want to hear October London.
Shit,
yes or no?
But you saying that about
they don't really know October London.
Right. You saying that about October London, they could kind of say you could kind of say the same thing about Lucky. A lot of them don't know about Lucky.
They know about Lucky, G.
They don't.
No, bro.
No, they don't. There's a lot of people.
They don't.
Man, a lot of these motherfuckers know Lucky Day.
I'm like,
a lot of these young motherfuckers at my job, them chicks, they be playing Lucky Day. They know Lucky Day, and these motherfuckers younger than me. So
I would like to say October London and Lucky Day damn near in the same demographic.
That's why I said that, B. That's why I said that.
Somewhat, yeah.
I don't think so.
They're like on that same wavelength.
Lucky Day is like damn near 40.
I mean, but he don't seem like a 40-year-old, G.
Isn't he like in his late 30s?
His music ain't that nigga got a song called Roll Some More, G. His music really ain't a 40-year-old music, G.
Okay,
that
so
is
there you
about
go.
40-year-old, but it can be translated to young niggas too, though.
Right.
The content. Okay, so that's
ain't nobody translating October to young niggas, G. I'm sorry.
Can I call you Rose? What, nigga? That shit was cold, boy.
Ain't no young nigga playing that unless he riding up, shooting the nigga, dropping the rolls on the nigga. Ain't nobody playing that shit, G. I like Can I Call You Rose, but that shit was meant for let's dress up in a suit and go out looking nice. That's what that was for. That one for no, let's get on this bed and piss in my mouth type freaky shit. That ain't no that ain't for that. I'm just saying, like, that ain't for that.
I take P over there. Okay.
Let me get a sip of drink. Well,
see what type of time P on. All right. But so yeah, that's why I was like, I said, yo, I gotta ask the crew. I'm like, did R&B need saving to y'all? Because I wasn't under the impression it needed saving. I thought R&B was doing damn good. Like
whoever said that, dumb as fuck.
But no, I heard a lot of people say that. I mean, I don't know. I just be finding little hits I like. But I heard a lot of people say R&B is dead. Like it ain't. That's why I was asking, was it on the male perspective or the females? But like I said, I don't really know because I just listen to what I listen to and find. But I mean, I don't know.
I think it's kind of like this, whatever you like. It's to your own like.
Whoever you like, probably so.
Because you sitting there talking about you're not gonna let somebody piss in the mouth and all this. Hey, if I'm gonna get freaky, I'm gonna fuck what the fuck is on. I don't care what's on. You want your dick sucked? Hey, it might.
I'm usually not. I'm not even gonna turn the shit on.
What's going on?
I'm not gonna even turn the shit on.
Kelly in the background. It might be Nickelodeon in the background. It ain't gonna stop my show. Promise you that. So, hey, it's to what you like.
I'm making my own music.
Like.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Well, all right.
I know I ain't about to fuck no Leon Thomas, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Cause I'm like, man, my man just put that out there. I was like, yo, like.
There's some young niggas should say, fuck.
Yeah, everybody liking Leon Thomas right now, too.
And I had to keep defending. I'm like, because people was coming back in it like, he writing for everybody. I'm like, no, Lucky writes for himself. I'm like, I said, now, is he writing for the chicks? Maybe. I said, he's writing for a lot of, like, newer artists.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm like, then you got seasoned vets like at this point because Chris Brown's a seasoned vet. Like Chris ain't really missed, you know, with a lot of his last couple.
I don't even put him in there with them. Like Chris Brown, that's a whole nother plateau.
That's a whole different. Yeah,
right. That's a whole other plateau.
That's a different.
You can't even throw him in there.
Yeah, so I was
yeah, but
like,
I agree. I mean, I guess but at the end of the day, too, everybody always tries to say that about anybody who writes like that or that sounds good. Oh, they don't write their own. Like, how the fuck you know? How the fuck do you know what the fuck they're doing? Go look at the credits. I guarantee you have the people.
I mean, I don't care about writing.
This is where it's the kick.
This is about how they singing it and performing. I don't even care about the writer.
About the person, and then you go look at another song that you really like, and then you see that person. Like, you see that? Yeah, that's the person you said that doesn't write, but they're writing for other people.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who wrote it.
Yeah, I don't care who wrote it. Like, it's about who's singing it.
It does, like, cool. That's what my point is. What relevancy is that? Like, what the fuck
does that sound good, man?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
Good
go Detroit.
On that one. But yeah, with that being said, you know, y'all make sure y'all check out the new playlist. I gotta take a look pause for the cause. Night Moods and R&B Experience 2 that's out now on iTunes. Okay, y'all make sure y'all check that out.
Hey.
Gotta put it out on Spotify and all that and YouTube. But it's coming on those platforms, but it's on iTunes right now. So make sure y'all go and listen to that. Got it to my bag again. I try to mix up and do a nice mashup of like 90s, like sometimes late 80s, depending on the artist. But 90s and like 2000s and mid 2000s when I do those. So I think I got a nice little mashup this time around. I think I like the second one a little bit more than I like the first one I did, if I'm being honest. But I finally went on ahead and put that out. So y'all make sure y'all listen to that too. But yeah, hip R&B is not dead. It is not dead, people. So let's just stop that. Don't even put that out there. Alrighty. Now I'll be honest. I know we all want to talk about centers, so I'm gonna leave the best thing for last. So that'll be last. I want to run through these other topics I got real quick. We're gonna start with the rest of music since we're talking music. Travis Scott, y'all, he took a beating from Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania yesterday.
And they got
so I don't know if y'all caught WrestleMania or saw any of the clips. It might have been on IG. You know what I mean? Some people showing, you know, Travis Scott actually getting physical in the ring this Sunday, but that took place, man. And John Cena got his 17th World Championship at WrestleMania. He defeated Cody Rhodes with Travis Scott's assistance there. No Rock last night, surprisingly.
It seemed like that. How many times WrestleMania come around?
It comes around once a year, brother. Once a year.
That shit seemed like it just was here.
Yeah, once a year. It's 2 nights. They made it 2 nights.
It goes by fast. You know,
this shit seemed like it just came, unless they just making these events so fucking big. Cause what was when Travis Scott just smacked dude? What was that? SummerSlam? I mean, not SummerSlam.
That was Elimination Chamber. That was in February.
See, they made that shit so big. It seemed like that was WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
This shit big now.
Yeah, like I said, man, wrestling is one of those things where its popularity, it might be blasphemous to some, but I have to tell, like, present day is just as popular as the Attitude Era. Like, we there. Like, the only difference, we don't have a Stone Cold, like, you know what I mean? But you got people that
But you got popular. That, though. You still got that no matter what.
But it's just at that height, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't have a Stone Cold, you don't have a Rock, but the fandom is there. Wrestling is popping up. You got basketball players doing stuff. You got baseball, football players doing stuff out of the wrestling bag, walking around with the championship titles, doing the yes thing. That was from Daniel Bryan. Like, it's very prevalent. It's very prevalent in popular culture today. You got West Side Gun that went and created a whole federation of his own.
So cold, dude.
You know what I'm saying? What's the name of it? Fourth Rope?
Fourth Rope. That's my shit.
So just want to shout him out. And the WrestleMania theme song was Travis Scott's Fiend song with Playboy Cardi. So
he's Fiend?
Yep.
Oh damn.
Yep, he's ingratiated. He's definitely ingratiated in the culture of wrestling right now. They did a whole Travis Scott WWE collection for the weekend that was on WWE Shop. So at that mashup and pairing of popular artists. Sexy Red was somebody that's been on NXT a couple of times. You got Lil Yachty's been on WWE television a couple of times, so they have like the top of the top. Metro Boomin was a part of the if it wasn't Elimination Chamber, it was probably the pay-per-view before that. But he helped to like create like the music and stuff for that particular pay-per-view. So it's a lot going on. They working with a lot of the top of the tops in music. So shout out to WWE for that for sure.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Now I'm on the fence about this, y'all, because I get tired of talking about Kanye because it seems like he does something all the time.
I don't even care, G. Like I sent it to y'all just to tell y'all, like, whoa, look at this. I don't even care to speak on this. That was just like, okay, what was that for? But
and that's why when I was sitting there doing the things, because I'll be honest, when you said it this morning, I briefly looked at it and I skimmed through it, but I had to do a double take. I said, hold on, wait, what did that say? And I went to read the rest of that tweet.
Wait, did y'all hear the song?
No, I'm not
listening. I did like B. I did like B. I didn't listen to the joint. I did about 30 seconds.
Wait, Paul.
I'm like, bro, he's just doing shit now just to get in the spotlight.
No,
why is he singing this like this?
What did he say?
I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin. The way he's singing it is funny. Like, Kanye, what the fuck is your problem?
Fucking sick. That's what
he's retarded. It's like,
there's this
bro, you really
like.
I really feel like this nigga is want to be a movie or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, you are weird. G. Why are you doing these things?
Fuck all of that, bro. You got a fucking daughter that's old enough to know, what you talking about. Why are you saying this shit?
I mean, not even, it's just everything he doing. It ain't even the fact that this is it. He just been doing crazy shit. Like, bro.
I mean, look, it was like one time I seen Kim K. She was like, "Oh my god, like I have to make sure like that my daughter doesn't see like my video. Like it's gonna be here forever, okay?" So
you've probably seen that shit already.
Right.
Your daughter. My point. So it's like, why the fuck if you. Is you cool? Like dude is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him, but that's like some borderline sociopathic shit. Cause if you doing this for attention, like shame the fuck on you, and I don't care.
Too rich.
But some shit you don't do, like certain shit you just don't.
He too rich, and his mind just went. I do whatever I want to do. Can't nobody stop me. I'm rich. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's where his mind at, dude. That motherfucker is gone.
I'm gonna read a little bit of the tweet though. This song is called "Cousin," about my cousin that's locked in jail for life, killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered
dirty magazines. Okay. So why the fuck this nigga like just say it? Just fucking say it. Like what? Playboy, porn, like nigga.
Dirty magazines. That's what it is.
Well, he ends up saying which one.
Theatricals, okay.
We shouldn't even give this shit any credence, to be honest with you. Let's go to the next topic.
No, I just because I'm not gonna say the last little part. I'm not gonna say the last little part, but I definitely want to just finish this other piece. He said, perhaps in my self-centered mess, because he makes it about himself again. I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different.
Oh, okay.
So he brings his mother into the midst of the craziness, and that's where I'm just like, okay, like, mom's deceased, she gone, like, wow, this, and then your dad, not to say that you shouldn't be putting your father's business out there, but it's just commonplace. A lot of fathers, they had those type of things, or they had old VHS tapes, guys reference it and talk with the guys or whatever. But to bring up your deceased mama having some books too, now, like, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Coming from somebody that's like parents that's gone, I'm not talking about my mama's sex life. I'm talking about like happy moments or shit she used to do. That's kind of fucking weird. What the fuck you talking about your deceased mom's? Like, Okay, I'm with B. I'm good. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to do it.
So
I'm good.
yeah, I put a pencil in it, put a button in it. Excuse me. So yeah, if y'all want to listen to it, people, y'all go check it out on Twitter. It's called Cousin. Somebody may have ripped it and put it on
No, they took it
YouTube right
down.
now.
They
They
took
took it down.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Rightfully
okay.
so.
You gotta find that
Rightfully
motherfucker now.
Good.
Rightfully so.
Good.
Because
my
it's just,
cousin.
it's just kind of like, yo, what? It's bad sometimes, man. And this guy was one of my heroes, dude. Like, as far as musically, I used to look to him as inspiration and just like, man, Chicago finally got they won in you know what I'm saying, in the music space. Like we always like everybody thought Twister was cold, but Twister didn't have like the commercial success that Kanye West had. You know what I'm saying?
Twister made it now, don't you?
Hey.
Nigga, a puppeteer. You wish you had him. He ain't going crazy. He just found another job.
There you go. And if you don't go see him with his puppet show, you could go see him and get some guns. I know he.
Well, come and tell y'all, get your head right and get up on his conscious dick, all right? Because I'm telling the truth. I'm not crazy like this nigga over here.
Craziness. Did y'all hear about Kevin Gates and the LeBron James beef?
That nigga weird too, man. That's another weirdo. Like he a weirdo too.
That shit is so fucking corny. That's like
he said I didn't hear it, but my homie was making fun of it, and you know he do his little voice or whatever. But was he saying like because of how she look at LeBron? It's
basically what he's saying is he don't care about how Savannah looks at him. He care about how these groupie ass white hoes look at him.
Okay.
So here we go. This is what Kevin said. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but I wouldn't want to trade places with him because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way the white women look at LeBron. As soon as he walks out there, they just be like, oh, in amazement. But I noticed when he go to do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is whoever, he said, you act like I'm bothering you. B, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. And you act like you're the warden of the jail, like you came here to police me. You're not dicked out like these white women.
But that's the thing. She done been around this nigga since he was like 16.
I was just gonna say that, G. Like she been around since he was a kid. She don't care. Like
she not starstruck on this nigga. These white women are though.
This is my husband. Bitch, like I don't care.
I've been with this nigga since we was in high school. Fuck is you talking about?
I have 3 of his kids. Like I don't care, G. This house is mine. Like she ain't thinking about these goofies. Like, oh man, Kevin Gates is he's a loser too.
So me and my girl was talking about this. She broke it down. She like, yeah, this. She take care of the household. She makes sure he's straight, the kids straight, the business straight. What does she need to look starstruck for?
Right.
She's running the whole shit.
I'm with this nigga every night.
Yeah, that's the point.
Kevin Gates is a weirdo. G.
Meanwhile, he got fucking Brittany Renner wrapped up in bed sheets and shit now.
Who was Brittany Renner?
Oh my god, that shit! I don't even want to like.
Oh, the shorty said she became Muslim and it's hard. It's hard for her.
Shorty didn't fuck 200 niggas.
She said it was hard for her being Muslim now. Is that girl?
I don't know. I guess I don't pay attention to none of these motherfuckers.
I don't know. Yeah, and that shit is weird. That shit is
live in a simulation. We live in a simulation.
So I knew she had supposedly turned to Islam as her new religion. Right?
That she converted to Islam.
Yeah. But was that because of Kevin Gates? That part I didn't know.
I don't know
that part.
I know he's Muslim, and since she's been fucking with him, she became that.
Okay.
Well, I just know she just became this a year. It's been almost a year, so I don't know.
They've been fucking around about a year.
About a year.
So then maybe that's what it was. So maybe that's. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about Britney. You know this. I don't follow her. I just see it every once in a while, and I don't give a fuck about them. Not my cup of tea.
I mean, it's weird. He just trying to, I guess what it is he like women he can control.
Mm-hmm.
Drika isn't somebody he can control anymore because she was getting her own money.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron basically he didn't respond directly to him. You know what I'm saying? But he he responded and he said, "Yo, we don't listen to these peasants, baby." He said, "What's next on the agenda?" So he be uplifted. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga ain't thinking about him, man. That's what I said. Like, ain't nobody thinking about Kevin Gates, man. That nigga out here, man. Next
Outside of basketball, LeBron has done everything right, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see him in the tabloids. His woman ain't out here wilding the fuck out. His kids well taken care of. The family is good. He's doing everything right. And he's doing all of this without having a father in his life. So
generational wealth, got his son in the league. I mean, come on. Like B said, that's the main thing. Without having a father in his life, he did everything.
Top dollar for 4 points a game. Let's get it, son.
And I think his father is Delroy Lindo,
who had a good performance in Sinners. All right. We had some new music. We're gonna move on to new music, y'all. Wiz Khalifa hit us with the sequel to the classic mixtape Cushion Orange Juice. We got Cushion Orange Juice 2 this past Friday. We got
one song. One song.
Wow, he said one song.
What you say,
Sarah?
She said
that's my boy. That's my boy. I've been following him forever. So I don't know.
Well, I never really liked Wiz, but I like him as a person. He's very fucking cool. But I never really dealt with his music like that. I like certain songs, but this album I just like that song with Juicy J. It brought me back to 036. I like that shit.
Hey, Wiz is my nigga, but I ain't listened to really shit since Rolling Papers 2.
Yeah, I think that was like really the last time I listened to him too.
Did you go through Cushion Orange Juice too, B?
Not yet. But I will though. If it's anything like the first one, I'm fucking with it.
I was waiting to get your thoughts on it.
I gotta finish. I only just listened to one song, so I can't even really say too much. So
I finished it. Now I'm not a huge Wiz fan. I like some of his stuff. Only Nigga in First Class was probably, Black Hollywood was probably like the last for real one I checked out. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good, solid album. I don't know how it compares and contrasts versus the original because I haven't went back to listen to it just yet to be like, all right, is it a good follow-up? I thought it was solid in terms of just like letting it play. So when P said he only like one song, I'm like, oh shit, because you know what I mean. I thought
the vibe of it is you like the vibe of it. Yeah, it is a decent vibe, but like that's what I'm just saying. Like that was the only song that really hit me. It is a decent ass vibe. I give him that. But that song with Juicy J hit me like, this shit sound like
that song with Juicy is a slap.
That shit sound like some old school shit. G. I'm like, they killed that one.
Yeah, that one is definitely a slap.
Yeah.
West Side Gun put
the last one I liked was Wiz Got Wings. I think Cardo produced that whole shit.
It's a mixtape or it's an album?
It's a mixtape.
Okay. I gotta check that one out then. Let's see what else. West Side Gun put an EP out. Heels Have Eyes. And then anybody check that out?
Nah.
West Side put out.
I don't be knowing when music.
I don't know. We old now, G. I don't be knowing music no more, man. Like I don't be. Y'all niggas show me something or I hear something.
Because I don't follow any of these niggas.
Yeah, it's like certain niggas I listen to. G, I got my little group, my little 5 rappers or some shit. I don't like a lot of niggas like that no more.
I'm still listening to the Gibbs shit.
Yeah.
I got Gibbs, Larry, Dom, and shit. Probably whoever else just throwing around that, and Kendrick, and whoever else throwing around that motherfucker. Other than that, I ain't got nobody. G, and Schoolboy Q. I got a lot of Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, I was listening.
Well, I'm blessed to have a YN. Okay, my child is young. Okay, he's 20, so I get all the new stuff. I mean, that's what happens when you have a boy. I mean, and I'm really. We like this. So he be like, "Ma, did you hear this? Did you hear this? Ma, you know this person." Sometimes that's when I feel old. I'll be like, damn, I don't know who this is. Like, who is he? Like, you don't know them? No, I don't know who they are. But like, tell me. Like,
I think I just got into a mellow mood now. I don't really like, you know what I'm saying, most of these raps, like hype ass rap, whatever you want to call it. I'm just more into mellow, like singing. I like R&B and like mellow rappers, motherfuckers who don't be doing too much. I think that's what it is now. I don't know. Like I said, maybe he's getting older or what, but I ain't into all
to
this
answer
shit.
you know, Tim, I know some things, but I don't really know I don't listen to them. So I know more of them, but I don't listen to them. I listen to everything. Like I've said before in our other episodes, I listen to everything you could think of. So it just kind of depend on my mood. Just hey, but I know I'm universal, so I'm not going to just stick to one particular album because I really like that album. No.
Yeah.
I hit shuffle. I hit my playlist and it rides.
There you go. Because for me, the only reason I be knowing when stuff does come out is when I do go and I do these topics, or I do go on Apple Music.
Apple? Yeah. Yep. Now that too, I've when it says for R&B, now R&B or hip hop or top hits. I find stuff on there too.
Yeah.
And I still be finding usually on live mixtapes. Now that too. That is one I will always reference to when I want to hear something from a particular person that I know that they have a project out. I'll go there.
Yeah, because I think, what is that? Is it Thursdays at 11 p.m. That's when they'll have the new release stuff come up on Apple Music. So that's when I'll go check and see if there's anything yet. But sometimes, people put stuff out a little bit later than the normal time. They'll put it out later that day or something. But that'd be the only time I really know. That's why to kind of bring it back to that R&B topic, it was I'm really checking for R&B. Sir was somebody else I didn't mention earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's another cat where I'm yo, you can't be talking about
Well, I like Sir. What you talking about?
Sir is definitely in that motherfucking older pocket.
No, Sir. That nigga got a song talking about some. What'd he say, Tim? What'd he say to the girl? You know the song I love so much. I just fuck you and leave, nigga. Come on, man. Nobody know
old niggas do that too. What are you talking
about? London ain't saying that shit, man. That nigga said I'm making love to you and making eggs. That nigga is making.
Hey man, hey, but Sir is he another one. But I be looking for them cats, man.
Sir, that nigga.
I've really been in the R&B lane lately. I don't really listen to rap like that no more. But when I saw that Cushion Orange Juice 2, I was like, all right, this definitely gonna probably be a podcast topic. So I was like, let me check this out. And being that I don't really listen to rap as much, like I told y'all that I really don't listen to rap like that.
Yeah, I think we got older, man. Shit just changed
my certain
out,
guys, and that's kind of it. I be good with that. And then I got the guys that I like. We've interviewed on here. I listen to their stuff. Sonny put that post up the other day, and I went back, checked out some of his stuff. I had my boy Nico. I go listen to his stuff every now and again. I don't really listen to too much rap no more. The times will change.
You listen to the King B shit?
Hey, I got y'all on there because I'm on the one track. Hey, I'm on that Joker.
I remember that shit.
So I try to keep it in the family a little bit on the rap. If it ain't Nas and them, the classic cat. But yeah, that was the new releases. So people, y'all check that out if y'all haven't checked that stuff out. That's all I have for music. We're gonna move on to movies and TV. So I want to get y'all thoughts. Warner Brothers is kind of doing a reboot, revision thing with a lot of popular movies, from the past. But they have greenlit several sequels for the following movies. So Minecraft just came out. They already greenlit the sequel for Minecraft. So it's gonna be a Minecraft 2. Yep.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Applause to Michael B. Jordan and them for doing what they done with the Warner Brothers thing. I don't know the full details. I don't know if you know about it, but he basically got you know about it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up when we get.
Okay. But applause to that man. Okay, that black brother and them.
But I'm not surprised with the Minecraft shit because isn't this the highest grossing movie ever now?
That movie's so fucking dumb.
Is it?
You saw it, Sarah?
That movie. Well, I have kids, so yeah. But my son will be 20 in November, so my son played Minecraft. Was fine.
That movie is so dumb. Man.
I mean, it was.
Oh, I think Sarah froze.
Minecraft, and I mean, nobody froze.
Let me see.
Yeah, it froze. Now it's back. You back.
Said Minecraft surpasses 720 million so far. So it's probably the biggest grossing Joker for. Let me see, biggest grossing movie thus far of 2025.
Yeah, a lot of people own it.
Yeah. So let me see. So that got greenlit for a sequel already. Beetlejuice, we just got Beetlejuice 2, and they've already greenlit a third Beetlejuice film. And now,
leave it alone, because that I didn't like it, but it was okay. I was cool with it. Like, leave it.
Beetlejuice was really good. I really liked the second one, but that's it. Like, leave it. That's it. Two and done. That's it. Stop.
Niggas need to check. Come on, Detroit. Niggas need to check. That's what it is.
You making my skin
well, they got
they
3 on the way.
I already said how I feel about these sequel shit. Like, just leave it be. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Now, if you're saying that about Beetlejuice, I don't know if y'all remember this. This might be a little bit before y'all time, but the Goonies is getting a sequel.
That's what are you talking about?
A sequel?
Don't play with me. A sequel to the Goonies?
To the Goonies.
So it's gonna be another version of what the fuck happened in the first one, when they could just remake it.
Yeah, they doing a sequel. They're not gonna do a reboot.
I'd rather them remake it and make it a series and make it a little more darker and a little more funner. I'd rather that happen than to do a sequel to a whole movie that's finna be them niggas. They do this when they had kids. They kids finna do the same shit, and that's gonna be the fucking movie. That's gonna be trash. They gonna do another ET watch.
Please no.
Hey, you never know the way they're
revisiting. They finna do another ET. It's time. We gotta remember we old now, G. It's time. They finna redo all this shit. It's enough. It's time for that shit, G. That shit crazy.
Gonna let M. Night Shyamalan do ET.
Yeah, that's like when they did because I used to stay watching Don't Call Mom, the Babysitter's Dead, and then they redid that, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
that was cool. Did you like that one?
I was like, why did you guys remake this? Like, it was.
Did you like it?
It was alright.
I like it. Was cool how they did it with Coco
Jones.
I'm
just saying, my point is like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I fuck with her, but that's my point of what I've said always. Like, just leave it. Some shit is just you leave it. That's like, hey, let's go make another Bridesmaids. No, you wanna know why? Because Tina Fey and Norm are not gonna do that. I know for a fact they won't.
Let's make another Fast and Furious.
I think certain movies you can do over. I'll do that one over. Certain movies you can do over. Big hits, no. Certain little weak ass shit.
I'm saying like sequels to it. Like it's just like there's just no point.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do no sequels, but do-overs, I feel like some of them you can do over. I wouldn't add no sequel to them.
I think some can. Or if you add a twist into it a little bit, I mean, that's sure, maybe.
Because some movies ain't a lot of big hits out there. And it's like you could have probably did that over to be better now.
And that's why they like revisiting old stuff that was like, you know, blockbuster successes and giving them sequels, even though they've been eons ago released. You know what I'm saying? Like It wasn't right here on this set of topics, but I read somewhere when I was looking up that Martin Scorsese movie that The Devil Wears Prada 2 is getting ready to come out. Or
yes,
a sequel to that.
Now
that
if it's a redo or if it's a little twist to it, cool. But if you do something goofy, I'm gonna be real pissed.
They doing a sequel.
Well,
so no sequel.
Be really upset because that's my.
She got sad.
Because that's one of my favorite movies. Like, first of all, Meryl Streep, I fuck with her. Okay, so please don't fuck it up.
It's like, do you get Meryl to return? Do you get Anne Hathaway to return? You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you say Annie? No.
They try to get some of that. They try to get some of that new money out there.
Yeah,
that's why they get these sequels, so they get some of the old people get some of that new money out there.
Where are they getting this money? Because last time I checked, we're in the USA, United States, and we're in a fucked situation. So I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck is this money at.
This money everywhere. Dude. Them niggas was lying. They tell us that all the time.
They trying to get some more money.
Money is
digital. So y'all be on the lookout for them sequels coming soon. Daredevil. Did y'all see the Daredevil finale?
No, I didn't. If y'all finna talk
No.
about it, I couple my ears or something. I didn't see it. I'm finna watch it though.
I didn't because I just had to go back to Power for a reason, just to understand some shit that was going on in Canaan because I had forgot something. So I haven't. So sorry.
I didn't like it.
Sorry you didn't like it.
Now, is it a way to say what you didn't like without spoiling it for the two of them? Because I seen it.
You can spoil it because it's gonna probably take a while for me to watch it, so you can spoil it.
No.
Unless Sarah don't want to hear it.
No, because my kid. No, I don't want to because that's the time with me and my boys. We watch. Can you say it without spoiling it?
No.
He just didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
Text it to me.
It was one of them endings like you remember how
it was dramatic.
I don't know if y'all saw Gridlock with Tupac and how that shit just ended.
Yeah, it was one of them. I know what you mean.
I don't like that. I hate when that happens. That shit is kind of bogus.
Ooh, shout out to Black Mirror. Just making me think of that shit. Black Mirror is fucking cold. I don't know if you guys ever watched it. That shit raw, G. Black Mirror is the new Twilight Zone.
I've been watching Black Mirror since 2018, so I was excited for them to come out with the new season of it.
This shit is cold, G.
If you into that type of stuff, if you get
this fucking doc, one of these stories, it still fucks with me, G. Like this shit is good, G. Shout out to Black Mirror, man. Shout out to them.
Well, I'm gonna try to do this without spoiling. I do want to say Disney surprised me with the level of violence that was in the finale of Daredevil.
What? You're surprised by Disney?
Yeah.
From that first episode, shit, they got me.
Well, now if you're thinking that about that one, yeah, wait till you see the finale. But yeah, it definitely was one of those things for me.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it is violent.
Shout out to my man Johnny Bernthal. Like, yeah, he did his thing.
To me, he didn't really stand out to me though. Like how he is for you. Like I don't. It was a good.
So
cameo.
Tim,
it was a good cameo.
Tim, you like it?
Well, this where I disagree would be a little bit on the ending. The ending to me, I guess, because I was just kind of thinking Endgame-ish, not Endgame, Infinity War. How Infinity War went off, where it's like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Where they gonna go from here?
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like those endings.
And that's where I was kind of sitting because like during the filming of Daredevil Born Again, there was a lot of stuff where they said, oh, this person was there, that person was there. But the actual filming sequences of like, Johnny Bernthal as Punisher that got out there. It was some scenes that got out there of Mark Coulter, who was Luke Cage, that was supposedly, filming for that. But the way it went off, it's like, okay, this can kind of go any way they want it to go.
It's very open-ended.
Yeah. So
it
really just depends. It really just depends on where they want to go with it and how they're gonna go with it.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, it was a good series. So.
Now I did put this out there on what was it, on Facebook? I want to say I can't remember where I put it out exactly, but the Penguin and Daredevil Born Again. I was like, what was
them two hit for you?
Yeah, like which was the best of the two?
Penguin.
And
Easy.
Penguin by large, yeah.
Penguin.
Easy.
Penguin.
It's not even close.
Moreau with that guy on the Penguin.
And if they don't do a season 2, then I'm like, what the fuck?
I think it's gonna be the final season if they do a season 2. He ain't gonna do nothing after that.
I think they said it was only supposed to be a one and done. I don't know if we get a season 2 of that.
No, I heard season 2, but because he really don't like that costume. He said he gonna do this shit and be done with it. I'm not doing it no more.
Unless they, transition the show into some movies, like a series.
That's what I think it's gonna lead to that. Because you remember they doing Our Boy. He gonna have a show. He's being Scarecrow. Our Boy. Come on, man. Come on. Luke Cage. You like him, B. You always talk about him.
Theo Rossi.
Theo Rossi.
Theo Rossi.
He's getting the show, so the Penguin can probably lead into Theo Rossi's Scarecrow. So we'll see.
And he'll probably be in the next Batman movie.
There you go. Yeah. Because I was going to say, and I know we talked about it before when we talked about Penguin, but I was saying I would really like to see a Riddler show if that's possible. Because the way the Penguin show started and, you know what I'm saying, the storyline, the backdrop from the Batman movie, I think it's a space there where they can kind of really, you know, delve into the backstory of that Riddler, because that Riddler is it's a different take on him, and I liked it. So, you know, and I think that would be a lot more possible than, say, maybe getting another Penguin, because here's the thing with Penguin, right? We get a season 2 and it doesn't live up to expectation, or we get something that's connected but not exactly the same thing, and that maybe being able to rise to the occasion as well, which will then help propel expectations for the long-awaited Batman sequel. Yeah,
Universal. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Power. Like, okay, there's no more BMF. Okay, there clearly Ghost is not coming back. Okay, so are you gonna make more? You want, a Universal thing. I can see that with the Penguin. I mean, there is things you can do.
But that's the thing, though. This shit is so good you can't fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
The makeup is good, the acting is good, the writing is good, the direction is good. You win-win with this shit.
Yeah.
You would think, man, and hey, I'm here for a Penguin season 2 if they can do it right. I just would hate for them to go force the issue to have a second season, and then it just, it fails. It's not as good as the first one was. You know what I mean? So that's just my only hesitance with it.
Yeah,
but
the only way I can see it not being good is if they don't give a fuck about it and they just put some shit out.
Right.
Yeah. That would be stupid to do.
They take their time and they do it like how they did the first one. You're good.
Yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. Another Disney Quest original show that's coming. Well, actually, this is a spinoff from WandaVision. It's called Vision Quest, that started filming, and James Spader, who played Ultron's voice, is returning as Ultron in this show. So that's coming soon. Another Disney Plus. So Disney trying to get it together on the film and TV side.
You know, want to win, put Jonathan Majors in. You want to call it Bang? Bring out Kang.
He put his beard out there, so hey, I can only hope. And it made that man miss out on some bread. Go on, let him get his spot.
Nigga need it.
Fuck all them haters. Bring back Jonathan Majors.
I never heard that nigga talk about his daughter this much in my life. That nigga, I've been, sticking with my child. I've been being with my child. That nigga ain't been doing nothing. Give him a job.
It took for him to damn near go to jail to be a father.
She up paying my child support for me. She's looking out for me. Nah, that nigga homeless. Give him a job. Shit, come on, Disney.
Put my boy to work.
This nigga there. He telling Cam Newton, I had to change who I was. It's a rebirth. I'm an old nother brother. That nigga's a whole nother man, G. I swear. Come on, Disney. Holla at him.
TP finna get that man the spot, bro.
Watch. Get that nigga some of that toy money too, man. Let that nigga come out at the Disney Avengers thing and at Disney place at Disneyland. Let him come out. Shit. He can be all everybody.
Jonathan Majors gonna be the new bad boyfriend, husband, etc. in all the Tyler Perry movies for the next 5 years.
50 better grab his ass. 50 better get him. Come on,
no. Let 50 leave him where he at. No, hell no.
No, he'll be good.
Gonna put him in force.
You want Ghost to come back? How about Ghost? Ghost swole and suited up. This nigga come back like Shredder when Shredder came back.
Put that nigga in the suit dressed like the 1890s.
It could be it could be the Ghost in the Harlem Nights. Ghost.
Oh, speaking of which, B-Boy John Boyega has actually said that he wants to play Bishop in the X-Men universe.
I said that. Yep. I remember that. Bam. Come on, JB. Let's get JB. Why not? If we don't get Big Unc from what's the name, get JB, G.
Yeah, they got to get Amen Joseph.
Nigga said, I just want to play a role. I don't do nothing big. Just give me a part.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what else. Well, we know they working on the Street Fighter movie, so I saw some information. This
See, if
says
we
that
did my episode, we could have just some lawsuits going on.
you ain't never. All right, man. But look, my man's from Warrior, Ryan Koji, and Noah Centineo from Black Adam and the Recruit. They looking at those two guys to be Ryu and Ken for the Street Fighter film. So I don't know if y'all familiar with Warrior, but Ryan Koji was in Warrior.
Oh,
and he was in Boy Kills World, I think.
Right, and Warrior. Who did he play in Warrior?
He was the main guy in Warrior.
Oh, and he can play Ryu. I like that.
He's gonna play Ryu.
I like that.
And the other guy, I can't remember his name of that character he played in Black Adam, but he was the one that kept growing big. He was basically the Ant-Man for Black Adam. Yeah, but that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy that they're looking at to be Ken. I don't know if it'll show here, but it ain't gonna show.
No.
But
oh yeah, we see it.
So yeah, that's them right there.
Okay, I fuck with it. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That'd be interesting.
I like that pick.
So we'll see, man.
We got Street Fighter on the way. We got Mortal Kombat 2 on the way.
I know. I'm excited for Mortal Kombat.
I can't wait for Mortal Kombat 2 gonna be nice.
I hope my boy Johnny Cage do good.
I just don't like the Johnny Cage. We're gonna see though.
The Butcher. They got my man Butcher playing Carl Urban.
I would have just got me an unknown actor, man. Just a nice guy that probably fit the role, man.
Like John Cena.
Somebody recently just said that John Cena looked like Ernest, that he's turning into.
He do.
Wow.
That nigga look like WWE Ernest.
I was like,
Ernest,
yo,
Ernest World.
Ernest Saves Wrestling.
Ernest gets swole. Look at that.
Ernest Saves Wrestling. That should be funny.
I'm gonna send it. Like once you see it, you can't unsee it.
He do. I remember seeing it. It'd be funny if they end up making a comedy about this.
Hey.
Rest in peace, Ernest. They do a comedy about that shit.
Man, what's his name? I can't think of the actor's name.
I can't think of his name either.
I got a super high take.
I grew up watching him. Okay.
If they brought back Ernest, what's my man name? Theo. What's his name? Theo Vaughn.
That's Ernest. Yeah, he can do it. If you do a goofy,
like
if
Ernest.
You do another B movie type Ernest, yeah, he can do it. I'll give it to him. If you put it on Tubi only, give it to him. Why not? Ernest wasn't in the motherfucking box office. Ernest was at your local at Blockbusters in the corner.
What'd you say?
Ernest was in the box office.
Yeah,
he's coming out of the movies.
Yes,
I ain't never gonna see Ernest at the movies, nigga. I had VHSs of Ernest.
I went to the movies and saw it.
We don't know.
Theo
Vaughn.
I know.
Shit, I don't remember Ernest on VHS. Gee, that's the only time I remember Ernest. I don't never remember Ernest at the show.
I'm not saying every single one of them, but I know for a fact that I went to the movies because my neighbors growing up, we always.
I always thought he was a big movie.
We went to go see. For shit, what was this like 98, maybe 98, 97?
I always thought
niggas say they saw Shazam too, and that shit don't exist. So.
Shazam does exist. I remember that. Shit.
I think it does too. But
it does.
Wait, hold on. Who says it doesn't exist?
The one with Sinbad. They erased it. The one with Sinbad. They erased it.
It might not be called Shazam. It's probably something else.
It was the one with Shaq is called what?
I thought it was called Shazam.
The one with Shaq ain't called Kazam.
It's Kazam.
Shaq is called Kazam.
Right. It was Shazam with Sinbad. And when they made Shazam was next, but it was like a low budget version of it. And when they made that, they seen it and was like, nah, we finna trash that, nigga. You not finna step over our movie. So they trashed it, and that's what it was. So Shazam was really a fucking movie. Sinbad was the star. And it was like niggas who watched it that came on straight to VHS. I guess that's how we saw it, because I don't remember that shit at the show either. I remember Kazam at the show. But yeah, I don't remember Shazam at the show. That was under somebody's TV thing. You open up the sentence, a bunch of movies lined up.
I think the only Ernest movie that
Get that
didn't go
Ernest
to
Saves
theater,
Halloween, please.
I think it was Ernest, like Ernest Save Halloween and like Ernest Save Christmas or something like that.
It was a lot of Ernest.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
a
a bunch
lot
of
of that
Ernest.
nigga did. Ernest Goes to Camp. Ernest did a lot of shit.
That was
Yeah.
not
Ernest Goes to Camp was
my
raw.
shit.
Yeah, I remember that one. That one was
That was
cold.
my shit.
That was the first one. Yeah.
And then
But
every time the
Ernest
movies
had,
used to come on, they were like, doo, 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 doo. It used to be like a sunny day. That shit was raw as hell.
Ernest was damn near on Pee Wee level. Like he had toys
That's what I
and
was
all
just
that.
gonna
He
say.
had the show.
Yeah.
I grew up watching Pee Wee Herman. All right,
They
so
need to
they're
bring
like that
back
same.
movies like that, man. For real. I can
Rest in
see
peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman gone too?
Yeah, Pee Wee
He
gone,
died
bro.
last year.
Last year.
What?
Yeah.
He died last year?
Damn, Pee Wee, rest in peace, man.
Pee Wee, rest in peace, man. That was my dude too.
And rest in peace to the Pope, too. Rest in peace to the Pope.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to the Pope. Pope passed away today.
They need to do a Weekend at Bernie's remake.
Ooh.
That needs. I mean, they did only 2 or 3.
2.
They did 2.
They need to redo that because I can vaguely remember Weekend at Bernie's. It was like the first one was the hit, but it's like I can vaguely remember that shit.
Off the cuff, who's your Bernie? Off the cuff. Put y'all on the spot.
Guess it's Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston is my Bernie.
Okay. I was gonna say Steve Carell, but
I like that one too.
Ooh,
I like that one too.
Yeah. Now
that might be a little bit of a cheat code, but I'm gonna say Steve Carell.
I like that one too. I would say what's his name? He too fucking tall. Will Ferrell.
Steve Martin.
Nah.
That's another one. I ain't mad at it.
All you gotta do is be fucking
Bill Murray
with glasses.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray be like, I'm so paid, I ain't gotta do nothing.
Bill Murray will be relaxed like a motherfucker. High.
Bill Murray waiting on the next Ghostbusters movie. He's straight. All right. Here we go. So
Pedro Pascal.
Oh no.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Wow.
This nigga does everything.
And he gotta get up just like that.
He does it all.
Pedro Pascal.
What the fuck is wrong with Jamal Murray?
He doing commercials, TV, movies. He ain't passing up no bags. He said, I'm here now, goddamn it. I ain't mad at him.
It's a Mexican nigga at my job. I call him anytime he walk in, I'm like, Pedro! I'm talking about his ass. This is fantastic, y'all. That nigga look just like his ass, G.
Oh, shout out to my own girl too. Before we get into the last topic, Renata Nicole, she's doing a Tubi movie right now. I can't think of the damn name of it, but she had to go to Vegas to film the Joker, and it looked like it's gonna be good from what she be putting up the behind the scenes stuff. So shout out to her, man. I'm gonna try to get her on the show to be like an interview. Yeah,
cool.
So I'm gonna try to get on here once the movie come out. But yeah, all right. So Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame. Excuse me, shit. Homies on Film Spotlight. We got to do this Sinners review, baby.
I say Hall of Fame too. Okay.
But I just put HOF. Right. Homies on Film. Okay, so brothers, we're gonna start with y'all. Y'all see whoever want to set it off on the Homies on Film pod. Y'all go ahead. Then me and Sarah will say our piece.
Go ahead, B. Go ahead, man.
So where we starting off? Do we like it?
Just your review of it, brother. Like what you thought about it.
Let's give it our review and then how many we get, how many homies we put in the movie theater.
So I'm gonna do the homies now. So I saw it Friday and then I watched it again yesterday on the Fire Stick. 4.5.
Okay.
So I done went up since the last time we talked. 4.5.
Okay.
I think Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, they get better every movie that they do. Fruitvale Station was weak as hell to me. Creed was not good to me. Creed 2 was not that good to me. Black Panther was great. Creed 3 with Jonathan Majors? Creed 3 was really good. And now this
Michael B. did 3 by himself.
Oh yeah, Ryan Coogler didn't do it. Well, shout out to Michael B for doing that shit on his own, without Stallone, without Coogler, and that shit was real good. Now, him playing twins, like him playing 2 different characters, twins, I wasn't sold on it. but he did not do a bad job. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I like.
Was it better? Was it better than Jean Claude? Double Impact.
Yes. Yes. What?
Go B. Finish B.
Smoking. What was the name? Smoking Stack. Stack and Smoke, baby.
But what I liked is there was a lot of imagery that he put in there. So who was it? Smoke the one that died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smoke.
No,
yeah.
Stack.
Yeah.
Stack died. Stack died.
Okay, so Stack died. Stack was dressed in red.
Yeah.
Right.
Which kind of symbolized like death, blood type shit, evil. And Smoke was dressed in blue. Kind of represents. Yeah. So I like that imagery. I like the fact that they didn't have a lot of scenes together because that would have been hard to, decipher the two. So I like how he separated the two, brought them together when it was necessary. And all of the like supporting actors, like the voodoo lady, what's his name? Miles Canton, Sammy. His character was good. Haley Steinfeld was phenomenal. I had to look her up after the movie. I was like, man, is she really half black? Because she kind of got some shit going on. But
she definitely.
But yeah, after I watched it the second time, I kind of pieced together a lot of shit, and I tied in when everybody get to say their piece.
So you said 4.5?
4.5.
Okay, I still give it 4 stars. It wasn't nothing about it I didn't like. I didn't like anything about it. I just didn't like the hype around it. Like it was still like a vampire movie to me. It wasn't nothing different. The only things I can say I didn't like about it, it was a semi-musical because I didn't like the Irish people coming in with the music dance. I really didn't. I can understand why, but I wasn't fucking with it. And we didn't really have an introduction on how the vampires, he just popped up out of nowhere and came. Because it was like, it needed a little more to me than what it was. Other than that, it was a great movie. The dopest thing in the movie to me was how he taught the little girl about financial stuff, negotiation and financial, like, how much is this and this. And he taught her how to, work with the money or whatever and negotiate it. I really, really thought that was cool. I like they was about money and, putting money in the community and, doing stuff as black men, just taking care of the community and looking out for their people, and they had their little crew. I really enjoyed it that they had a crew of people, the Chinese family, the big homie Cornbread. Like I enjoyed everything about the movie. I saw it twice as well. It was just those things that I didn't like. That's why I give it a 4 because I wanted more story on where the vampires came from. It was really that. I didn't really care for their story. Their story, introduction was cool. I like that the story was really mainly about the young boy. It was really about Preacher Boy. Like it was all about him being protected and how the end. What blew me was the end. Like who was this man with the scar on his face? This is a real blues thing. Is this a true story now? Like I was kind of thrown off, but
that was Buddy Guy.
That was Buddy Guy.
Oh, that was Buddy Guy. I was wondering. I'm like, is that somebody for real? But it was like it made it feel like it was a true story. But I enjoyed that part of it. Like it was a story told on him and him going through these things or whatever. But yeah, there was like the only two things I think, a couple things I think that was wrong with it for me. Other than that, the acting was good, the cast was good, everything was good. The directing, like the end, him having the PTSD, couldn't roll the joints because his brother always did it for him so he could smoke, and his brother not being there, he's gone to heaven with his woman and child. Like that was like how B said, it's evil and it's and it's good, and it was. I can understand what B was saying about the characters because it wasn't too much of difference. You know what I'm saying? They were still kind of the same dude. It was just more was cooler and more was, more pimpish. It was that was the only thing different on them. But other than that, it was a good movie, man. I fucks with it. Y'all go see it, please. Support it.
All right, floor is yours, Sarah. Floor is yours.
Oh, I thought that we was listening to them. I mean, I think it was great. You heard what I said. I mean, I think if it was from 10, rated 10, yeah, I'm gonna put a 10 because I'm more of a I just look at more messages in a movie. I'm not looking at just one particular thing. So I understood what the vampires were. I understood how they came. Demons and people don't just say, "Hey, I'm here." So I understood that message. I like the supporting actors. I think Michael B did his shit. I think everything about it, if you're awake and you're woke and you're spiritually aligned with the universe, then you would understand every single thing in that movie. So that's what I take on it. I think it was great. If you don't understand stuff like that, then yeah, of course it's going to be confusing to you. Of course you're not going to be able to relate about a lot of the things that were in that movie. So, I mean, I think a lot of white supremacy is in it if you're woke and understand a lot of shit too. So, you know, the whole thing about, I think you said P with the Irish and the it's a reason why it was there. And I understood it. And I like it.
What was the reason?
So you don't understand the concept about music, of calling, you know, like music is like, you know, people that get hooked into certain music. You didn't understand his whole reasoning of it and the chanting and how everybody started crowding around him. You didn't.
No, I didn't say I didn't understand it. I didn't say I didn't understand it. I just said nothing was wrong with it.
Like it? Why didn't
I just didn't say it wasn't needed in that movie. I wanted to see just more vampire stuff. I don't think you needed that. It wasn't nothing wrong with it. I didn't say it was bad. You making it seem like I said it was bad, Sarah. I just said I didn't care for it.
I'm just saying
like, you just made it seem like I bashed the movie. I just said the movie was great.
That you did. You okay? I'm just telling you it is needed because there's meaning in it. That's what it's telling you. So I feel like, yeah, it is needed in there. It was. Everything in there has a message behind it. So for me, I like it.
Okay, cool.
I was talking to Big B about it earlier, and I like that he touched on it when he was describing Smoke and Stack and the symbolism as far as the colors that they had on, and you know, and even though he had like Smoke had the blue on, it was like sky blue, you know what I mean? So it was like symbolism there, like good, bad, so to speak, right? You have that element to it. Stack being the one that's messing with the quote unquote white woman, you know what I mean? So you know, I mean, you have that element there, and you know, I'm looking and I was kind of in amazement the whole time. I'm like, yo, this is Shorty from Hawkeye. Like
I didn't know that either. I was like, damn, that's
weird. Like I'm like, and she said, I saw that on Instagram. She said in her family lineage, it is some black in there. I think she said her grandfather's half black or something like that. But the way they did the character design of her, you know, as far as costume design rather, you know, it really accentuated that, and it's like, yo, I can see it. I didn't really see that in her in the Hawkeye series because that's the only thing I know her from.
Right.
But you know, like you said, it has several different elements there. Initially I thought it was just a straight up horror film, right? But when you watch the movie, like you said, you got musical elements in there. You got horror elements in there. You got history elements in there. Like you get that whole sequence when they're in the juke and Preacher Boy singing, and you sing all these different and they explain it. They say, you know, the music has a way of calling good spirits, bad spirits, and calling people from the future, whatever, etc. You know, just through the rhythm of that music, and you're seeing it just kind of play in that little sequence. I thought that was like. It was like B said it. I gotta give him his credit. He said he like, yo, this was Lovecraft Country, and it really had like a sci-fi element to it. It just at that point it wasn't a horror film to me anymore.
I didn't see horror in it at all.
This is pulling.
I agree. I didn't
see a lot of different.
I didn't see horror
this is at all. Definitely thriller sci-fi.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it was. That's why I was like, when the vampire just jumped out of nowhere, it was like wasn't no music playing. So I was like, where did he come from? I knew where the black boy was there. Like when the preacher told him, you know, about how he felt him with the music and all. But that boy loved that music. He loved that guitar. And he lied to him and told him like that's somebody else. That was my daddy guitar. Yeah. And he didn't care. That motherfucker loved that shit. That's why I was like, I didn't get where they was coming from. I got where, you know, all that other shit because it was dope. It just
and
was
even
like
the funny thing about the guitar, right? Like that's really Buddy Guy guitar. Like that, the guitar that was in the movie.
Right.
That's his guitar. So for them to even inject his real life guitar into the film, I thought that was awesome. Dope. You know what I'm saying? But for it to pull from all of them different elements and to, you know, still be cohesive I thought they, Ryan Coogler and Michael B did a good job.
Yeah, like I said, that was a dope movie. Like I really enjoyed the shit out of the movie. Like I said, I watched it twice. I'll watch it again and again. I fucks with it. I like how they put it together, but like it just was how the critics was raving. I'm like, this is a vampire movie. Like it had its story like every other vampire movie does, but they was making it seem like it was like monsters and all other kind of shit in there. I'm like, nah, it's a vampire movie with a story like any other vampire movie is. But yeah, it was fucking dope. And it was nice to see like another vampire movie with black people because Blade was the last vampire black movie we had.
Right, there isn't any other one like that unless you like find some like random one like on like some Tubi or something like that, or something put you onto it.
Bones wasn't vampire. Yeah,
I don't think they were like really vampires though.
What?
So the lead guy, the Remick, dude, I related him actually more towards like Lucifer.
Yeah, like a demonic, a demonic spirit.
Because when you heard them playing that music when they were trying to get in,
right?
It sounded good. It sounded
right.
Angelic.
But I mean, when she say vampires and they throw the garlic and shit, so that's why I'm like, oh, these got to be vampire.
Yeah,
that's why
I think that's just a twist. I think that's just a twist that they put on there because as you saw in the end when they was in the water, motherfucking hands turned, got long ass claws.
They start looking more demonic.
Right.
So,
well, they make a lot of shit demonic.
They always said Lucifer was the prettiest angel. He had the music, all that shit. So he used music to summon, all these people.
Yeah, and they said, and the music is what attracted him to, to the juke joint in the first place. So, and Sammy was singing. He was singing that song, boy. I was like,
that nigga, he cold. He dude cold. Yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah. They said he used to sing with her or one of them girls. I think it's her.
So he's a legit singer.
He a legit singer. Yeah, he a legit singer, and he right. Yeah, dude cold. Dude cold. I like him.
His name is Miles Kenton. He's 20 years old.
He want to play Miles Morales too.
Nah,
I wasn't thinking Miles, but
wait, what
I know B touched on it. I think we were having a Black Panther 3 conversation about young T'Challa taking over the mantle. He reminds me of the young boy that was in BP2. That was T'Challa's son. I could totally see him being, T'Challa's son in BP3 if that transpires, and it's going to be the whole Shuri giving him the mantle of Black Panther in that film because it's
talking about Miles.
Yeah, no, because he reminds me of the little boy. He reminds. Go back and look at the little boy.
Let the kid sing. He a singer. Let him sing.
Bro, he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star. So
we need more singers. Let him sing. All right, he got a nice.
We got singers.
You got a night. That nigga made that shit chills in my spine. That nigga was singing in that juke joint. I said, I like how this shit came on. Delroy told him, no, introduce yourself. Okay. Delroy told me, introduce yourself. That nigga started saying, yeah, this boy cold. I like this. That shit was good.
So I'm in agreement with B. Me and B is actually in agreement on this. I was hyping it up at first. I had it like 5, but I had 4.5. I just did y'all see the end credit part too? Like,
that's what I was gonna ask y'all. Did y'all? I heard they had it. What happened?
So
you want me to tell you, or y'all want to watch it?
Go ahead. You talking about when he goes back to the church?
Not just after the church.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm reading. Go ahead. Tell him. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Stack and his girl, they come and visit him at Perline's. That was the chick at the juke joint, Preacher Boy was with, and he named it after her. But Buddy Guy's sitting there, you know what I'm saying, and they say, "Hey, these people want to come in. I know it's getting ready to close, but they want to know if it's all right for them to come in." And he said, "Yeah, let them in." And he think about it, like, "Oh shit, wait, why they need permission to come in?" And Smoke and his girl, I can't remember her name in the movie, but they walk in there. It's 92. And he coming there with the Coogler sweater on, Jesus peace.
Oh, that's what I seen the clips. Okay.
Yeah, she coming there, and he like, "Hey man," he said, "I can save you, right?" He said, because he smelled him. He said, "Ain't too much longer now, huh?" And he said, "I can save you, right?" He's like, "Nah." He said, "I think I'd have seen enough." But they give Buddy Guy his little piece, at the end to like do his thing on the guitar. And he got the guitar and shit, from the movie, and he play a little bit. And then that's kind of how it ends off. And he said, "Man," he said, "So what happened?" He said, You know, he made me swear to never come and bother you in your lifetime, to leave you be. And he said he wasn't gonna be able to kill me. So you know what I mean. Even with him turning vampire, he still didn't. There was still like he still had the love for him as his brother.
Right.
So I thought it was good, but
I gotta see that.
Here's the thing me and B was talking about. So I don't know P and Sarah if y'all know this, but Jonathan Majors was initially attached to this film.
Yeah, I kept saying it.
Yeah,
I kept saying
it. I saw that. I think he said that. Was that one of our episodes when we first saw, or maybe it was like when we sent it to each other? Somebody sent me something. I don't know if it was P. I don't know if it was somebody, but I saw that as well.
So now that y'all have seen it, because me and B was talking about it earlier. I think the way it happened is Michael B ended up taking over the role because Jonathan Majors was supposed to be Smoking Stack. Like that was supposed to be him. He was gonna be the twin brother.
Oh, Jonathan Majors was supposed to be the twin brothers?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be both of them in the movie. Okay.
No.
I thought they were
Michael
I thought they were supposed to be together.
I think Michael B was only supposed to be one of the producers of the film. And he had to step in to act because all of the stuff that was going on, you know what I'm saying, with Jonathan Majors with his ex-girlfriend and everything.
See, I remember hearing that, but I thought it was both of them, both of them. I didn't. Wow.
Jonathan Majors was supposed to be Smoking Stack.
Wow, that's crazy.
So knowing that, do y'all think?
I think it came out the way it should have been.
But do you think the movie would have had a different layer to it, or do you think
it would have been completely different?
Yeah, it would have been different.
It would have been completely different.
It was different for sure.
Because his acting is like he would have really been a different fucking Stack, and he would have been a different. I can see him in Smoke, like normally just the Smoke. Like he would have been Smoke to the pure, and then like Stack, he would have showed out to be being Stack. So yeah, I could have. That would have been good. That would have been fucking good.
Yeah, it would have been really different.
I think it would have worked because I would say about 80% of that cast he had worked with before.
Yeah.
And Elroy, the girl, you right.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference. So
who else? Elroy, the girl.
Elroy,
I mean, then the MCU.
Cornbread?
I don't know if him and Cornbread. They might be in something together.
They might have worked together.
But that cast, and he would have had another level of intensity as those, because he's an intense actor. So it would have been a lot more of a dramatic, like Michael B's flair to it. He brought like a charm to both of those characters. Like he was real stern and, you know what I'm saying, strict, as Smoke was Stacked. He was able to be a lot more charming and laid back and cool. So it was, he was able to, the performances would have definitely been different.
Right.
But I just was like, man, I was just imagining like, wow, how that would have looked if Jonathan Majors would have got that opportunity.
Yeah, that would have been good. I would have liked that.
So who knows? Maybe we'll see. Ryan Coogler has the X-Files coming next.
It looks like it could be a part 2.
It does. And that's the part.
It seems like it could be a part 2.
You were saying earlier. So Ryan Coogler.
But what if it was like a series though? You know how some things,
it could be either that.
I felt like
it could be a series too. Yeah.
I felt like this movie should have been a series.
It could be a series. Because that's why I said you could have expanded on the people, the vampires coming and the Indian people.
And I wanted to see them putting their work in Chicago.
The Indian people. I almost forgot about that.
I wouldn't even cared about their work. I would have just cared about the Indian people, where the vampires coming from, how it started.
I mean, I would have liked to see that. I want to see how they got all the booze and shit from the north side of Chicago.
Coming there from there.
All that shit.
Coming from there, yeah. Because they got into some shit coming from here to there.
Yeah. It's a lot of meat on the bone as far as the story that can be told.
First of all,
wait, what?
I said it's a lot of meat left on the bone as far as the story that could be told from this movie. Like it's a different way of saying it's a lot to unpack.
I know. It's just it's a whole man.
I got my sayings, man. I got my sayings, bro. But like B said, that's one of the things that Ryan Coogler made sure he was able to retain from Warner Brothers with this. He still certain rights he has with this particular film. Like he has the right to make this into a series down the line if he wants to. In 25 years, he regains ownership of the film. Merchandise sales. He got a certain percentage of money up front on the box office the first week. So there was a lot of things with this particular deal with this film here that he got that was kind of unprecedented, so to speak, with Warner Brothers. So
and it was very inclusive as far as representation. So when they did that scene in the juke joint with the different eras of music, you didn't just see black. You saw Asian, you saw Mexican, you saw the Irish jig shit. You saw everything. So shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. Just
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of history. So that
was that's what made me think he did Creed 3, because remember he kind of did the little sequence like that when they had that black and white fight.
I'm sure he consulted with Mike.
Yeah, that's what I said. It made me think about that when they did that part.
He's still now. When I say Michael B did it himself, he directed it himself. I think Coogler still helped as far as like being a producer.
Yeah, he could.
There's certain elements like them guys are like they synonymous with each other.
They the new Spike and Denzel.
Yeah, so it's never that they're not working together, but.
What be? They can't be the new Spike and Denzel. They can't be a new version of somebody.
No, they could be better.
I mean, they could be better, but they the new version of that. That's what we've seen. It's always two people.
I hate niggas. Niggas hold Denzel to this synonymous this thing.
But I'm just saying. But you see Spike and Denzel all the time. You can use anybody, nigga. You can use Scorsese and fucking Dean. I mean, what's the nigga name?
You say Scorsese and
De Niro. Right now. De Niro. You can use them two all the time. I'm just saying they the new version of them, G. That's all.
Adam Sandler and Kevin James.
There you go. No, they do too many movies together. They get Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, man.
You was a fan of Chuck and Larry?
Chuck and Larry is my shit. Chuck and Larry. I need to watch that.
Listen, I know some people are like, you let him watch my kid. Listen, that's like my son's favorite. Like that's our shit.
That shit funny as hell.
Come on now, how can you not like that movie?
I had a customer come into work. We was talking about it in the job in the office. Like, yeah, man, as soon as you need to go see that shit. She's like, you saw it this weekend? I'm like, yeah. She was like, I thought it was a 10 out of 10. He reminded me so much of Denzel Washington. I was like, you gotta leave.
First of all, wait, get out. Because first of all, no, I said now if I'm gonna rate it like y'all did, then yes, it is a 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10, I'm not finna fucking say some shit like that. Are they okay?
The fact that she compared Michael B to Denzel pissed me off.
Get out. Right, get out. I would have told her.
You know that's everybody's new thing, man. They finna compare them two niggas.
How? You can't.
They don't care.
You can't. No, you can't.
The only difference between the two is Michael B. When I watch a Michael B. movie now, I don't see him as Michael B. I see him as the character. Denzel never changes.
Michael B. changed.
Here we go with this thing again.
Well, you definitely saw a change with Smoke and Stack. So
yeah, Michael B. changed.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, definitely enjoyed it.
For sure.
I never saw that change in him until he did Killmonger.
Yeah.
That's because he went from white to nigga. That's why.
I would say that's his breakout role. Oh, wow. That was his breakout role for me as far as showing his acting ability. So, but there y'all have it, man. We implore y'all to check out Sinners if you haven't already.
Please.
It's definitely worth the ticket, worth the purchase. You know what I'm saying? Don't just watch it on the app. Watch it on the app after you go and support it at the theaters. You know what I'm saying? It's
right. Go watch it at the. It's a theater watched movie. You have to watch it at the theater. Man. It's not no.
And I went to the wrong theater again.
Man.
Why do you keep having that happen to you? What is going on?
Oh no, but I copied and pasted the address into the Waze app. It took me to the theater. I walked in there. It's like, no, you got to go to the one behind us.
No, nigga, you did it again.
It's literally 300 feet away.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Well, I hope you saved the address this time.
Pin it.
No, I'm not going back because they didn't have the reclining chairs. I gotta sit like this the whole time. Can't go back.
Hell no.
All right, y'all. Well, there you have it. It is another episode in the books. Did y'all have anything else y'all wanted to cover before we wrap this thing with a bow?
No, man, that's it, man. That's it.
No.
Yeah, man. Keep living your life. Don't pay Kanye West no mind.
And shout out to Detroit Pistons. Shout out to the Pistons for winning, man. Jamal Murray hooping in Giannis's t-shirt. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
Look at the
NBA
game.
playoffs is going on right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fuck the NBA. NBA
I
ain't
only,
shit.
I only say F them when I'm losing on my prize pick. So I'm up. I'm good right now. Okay. I'm good.
Up and stuff. Yep.
I'm good.
All right, y'all. Well, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check out all of the episodes on NMG TV of BlvdAve Radio, as well as Homies on Film and Hot Take Wrestling. Okay, definitely want y'all to go check that out. We also got several other shows that have been produced under the NMG Podcast Network, such as Late Nights, such as Don D and Devereaux, such as Show for This Pigs. So yeah, you know, and last but not least, definitely can't forget, you know, the Y'all Is Us podcast. We got that on there too. Okay, so that's it. That's all I got for me. Make sure y'all check out Late Nights, not late night shit. Night Moods and R&B Experience 2. Okay.
Freaky Tales. This is you change those shit to Freaky Tales, motherfucker.
Freaky Tales.
Check out, be on the lookout for Peas, Freaks, Hoes,
Oh.
Don't get that in the
Don't get that in the tank.
Oh man, all right. I'm your boy, Old Man Logan. B and P, please take us out of here.
Man, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. And remember, you got this. Relax.
And take care of yourself and each other.
Yeah, we
Peace.
go. Catch y'all next week.
All right, man. I'm hungry. I'm going. I'm out.